I've helped now, last count a couple months ago, 174,595 men are pumping their penises very happily because of me. And
That's
I am
amazing.
proud of that number.
I'm Amy,
I'm April.
certified sex educators, sexperts of the year, and best-selling authors.
And we're on a mission to help you have more spicy, connected, and amazing shameless sex. Welcome to the Shameless Sex Revolution.
We're so close, it's like we have our own language. We're making sex and relationships shameless.
To learn more, go to shamelesssex.com.
And for 15% off some of our favorite sex toys, use code SHAMELESSSEX at purepleasureshop.com.
You are listening to a pleasure podcast. For more from our sex podcast collective, visit pleasurepodcasts.com.
Well, hello, everyone.
Hi, everybody.
Welcome back to the Shameless Sex podcast. Guess what, Chip? This week is really special.
Why?
Why do you think?
Because...
Did you forget already?
Well, because you were born this week.
Woo! Amy's birth week.
This is your 40th birthday.
That's why it's special, because otherwise I actually don't care that much. I mean, there's those people where their birthday is like really big. It's like extra special. And then there's those people who want to pretend like it's not their birthday. I'm in the middle. I'm a middle child. I'm actually an only child.
You're not a demanding birthday person.
No. Yeah, but I also am turning 40, so it's kind of a big deal.
A milestone birthday is worth celebrating. I agree. And I can't wait to celebrate you.
All right. So everyone, celebrate us by listening to this podcast and, being a good person. And
or what about
love.
Amazon gifts?
Yes. Okay. So big shout out to John. We will only use your first name. You just bought us 2 more gifts on Amazon, and we love you
He's
so much.
Cool. You are a really, really not only generous person, but such a beautiful human.
We've actually met him in person.
We have at our book launch.
Yes. So thank you for the Amazon gifts. And if you listening want to, be like, hey, happy birthday, Amy and April, because we're kind of the same person, go to the show notes. There's a link for Amazon. I know, shameless, but that's the podcast. So
also,
surprise.
A piece that we're doing is video for our intros.
Yeah.
Which is a whole different thing, y'all. So if you're not tuning in to a place where you can watch our video of our intros, you can now.
It's us in our beautiful studio.
Surprise.
Talking.
Yes. It's very exciting.
Naked.
I do all of the tech.
Naked talking. And April does the tech. Just kidding.
I think that people want to see you have sex and they want to see me naked, apparently.
That's what our website told us.
That's what our website, yes. I have no idea why.
Okay, what else? What else before the sex question? Chip?
Well, this is part 2 of Susan's 2025 sex trends that we filmed with her in person. Also video available in her studio. And the first 5 that we launched last week were really fun. It's hilarious. I listened to the episode yesterday and was cry laughing at some of the things. We are just like having so much fun. And there's also pieces that are really new. So stay tuned. You're going to enjoy learning about the last 5 sex trends. There's 10 total. This is the last 5.
Like Gummy Sex. Ooh.
Oh, yeah.
I want to do that.
There's just so many things that happened that were new and funny at that recording. So,
but also like, I just want to do all the things.
I do too. We held the red light up.
Yeah. That was, well, I've had that in my pussy. But anyways, side note.
No, the red light. Remember the red light?
Oh, that one.
Yes.
Oh yeah, that was. Anyways, yeah, that was also last week. So if you have not listened to that episode, go check it out. In May, this is 2025, we have our 4th retreat.
Right, but our first ever US-based retreat, and it's already selling out. There are limited number of spaces, and it's for anyone. If you're a couple, if you're a single, if you have a bestie that you want to go with, doesn't matter where you're at on your sexual journey, we want to have you there.
Come, please. So this is in near Palm Springs, and this is the weekend of May 8th to 11th. If you're a mother, it's Mother's Day weekend, but you can leave in time to go home to your children, and you'll be like, I'm I'm so shiny.
It's not a sex party. It's not a sex party. Not an orgy.
No.
It's a sexual wellness retreat. So it's sexual. Think about a sexual health wellness retreat. It's immersive. It's educative. It's fun. Mm-hmm. It's playful. It's kind of like, I feel like it's almost like you're going to camp. You make friends.
Yeah.
You hang out. There's a pool. It's in the desert. It's near Palm Springs and in an incredible villa. Food is provided and so is the fun is endless.
So come and hang out with us. Sign up ASAP. Go learn more. ShamelessSex.com. That's where you can learn more about, well, most of these things.
Right.
Or just click the link in the show notes. Are you ready for a sex question, Chippa?
I am. I like going in just raw dogging and not knowing what the question is.
That's when you're just on an airplane and not.
Or anywhere.
Yeah, but raw dogging, isn't that what that means? Yeah.
Where you have no idea what you're going in for.
All right. So get in your meditative raw dog trance right now.
Okay.
I'm at 32. I'm going to try to read this as if it's like really deep. It is. But also like I'm trying to like get into the role. Was it method acting? Okay, here I go. I'm a 32-year-old man into women, recently out of a 10-year relationship and dating again. And I feel like I don't know how to flirt anymore. Whether it's approaching someone new or flirting on the first date, I am so self-conscious and it honestly feels like I forgot how to do it all in the first place. Any tips? I'm so bad at method acting. That's obviously.
That was your best. I'm
a 32-year-old man into women. But this person's writing us, so it's probably not how he sounds.
I feel like you did a great job.
Thank you.
I just want to say you did an amazing job, Amy.
Thank you.
I felt that person asking the question.
Thank you.
And of course we have tips.
Yes, of course. Well, so he's 32. So it's been 10 years since he's dated and flirted with someone new, that is. So he was 22, now he's 32. And he was like, what is going on?
Because he was in a 10-year relationship and he just got out of a 10-year relationship. Okay.
And he's like flirting, whether it's a new person, like, hey, nice to meet you. My name is so-and-so. Or on the first date, like, so let's get to know each other is uncomfortable. And he's super self-conscious and is like, I think I don't know how to do this, which is really common out of long-term relationships. When you come out, especially 10 plus years, and you're like, what is it's like you were in a silent meditation retreat and the world is entirely different.
Silent.
It's not really that different though. Is some of the advice I would give is like how you flirted before would still apply now, as long as, well, I mean, obviously it worked because you were in a 10-year relationship, but it's not like that. It's not like all of a sudden the dating apps just popped up, or it's like, the internet just became a thing. And we have some awesome episodes on this that we've already done. Because there was other people that had the same question. Episode 287 with Rachel Wright. This is like one of her specialties.
Yes.
She's really good at dating and flirting.
She's been on our show. We've been on. Yeah, she's awesome.
She's amazing. Episode 305 with Euphemia Russell is all about flirting, but it comes from this like playful perspective. So I would listen to those episodes. And for me, at least, one thing that's helped, who told me this, is someone who's been on our show, Misha from the Bonobo Network. She talked about flirting or like, especially dating or approaching someone new. Approaching from you're approaching a new friend, not a like potential lover or partner. More like I'm approaching you like, hey, I love that. Like April's wearing a really awesome outfit right now. You should go look online. I really love this outfit you're wearing, and I just really was drawn to talking to come and talk to you. Are you interested in talking, like having a conversation as friends?
Do you think compliments are the way to go in to flirting, or how do you think you enter a flirting space if you are consciously doing it?
So I think some people, when you go in, like really, I guess it's on a spectrum, right? If you're going to flirt and you're like, damn girl, that blue onesie you're wearing is amazing, would you like to talk? That might be, how do you feel about that?
I think that I would say you have really great taste, so maybe.
See, it would work for her.
I don't know though. If it depends on the context of where we're at, because certain times people aren't in the space to be. I will speak for myself. I'm not in the space to be flirted with. Like if I'm walking my dog and someone compliments me and then wants to strike up a conversation, I usually will say thank you, and then I kind of.
But that's a no, because you're not trying to flirt with anyone in the first place.
So that's the thing I wanted to bring up for this person asking. Sometimes it depends on the set and the setting. So if you're getting the vibe and you're in a place, maybe you're at a party and with people that you don't know, and you strike up a conversation, that could be a more safe place to strike up a conversation when it's not just a random occurrence on the street where you're seeing someone walk by that you want to engage with and it might not be the right setting.
They're like yelling at you from across the street, like, hey, I love your outfit. What's going on? Well, and also flirting or hitting on someone it's a risk, right? Like you might be rejected. You'll be okay. And then this person was also asking about like the first date, like even just like having that, they already got to that point and it still feels clunky. So go and listen to those episodes. And so for the first date, for me, my advice with that would be ask really good questions. Like deeper, not deeper, like, do you believe in God?
Like prepare?
Well, no. Well, you could. Actually, you should if that was you. Because April likes a, good laser pointer and a PowerPoint. But more like, so a deeper question, like you're asking, I really want to get to know you. And so here's a deeper question, right? It's not like, so tell me what you do for a living.
So let's role play really quickly.
Okay. We're on a first date.
We're on our first date.
We've already like flirted and stuff.
So you're this listener that's asking the question. I am the person that doesn't know you very well yet.
Yeah, we're getting to know each other.
So what happens?
I'm having such a good time on this this date and getting to know you, and I really want to get to know you, and so I'm curious. Like, let me think of. Okay, here's a wild question. What are you most passionate about in life right now?
Oh, wow. I'm so glad that you asked that question. I love being creative and I love people that ask engaging questions. You're hot. That worked.
So it worked.
I love fashion.
Or just something deeper, like bigger or beyond, not just like, so like, what do you do? Yeah.
That's the worst one.
What do you do?
I love that, Amy. That's great advice.
Do you have any hobbies?
Yes, I do.
What do you do?
I like to put together Richter sets.
PowerPoint presentation. And also, I just want to say this because we also talked about this last week and it seems like it applies to everything, is Masterclass, y'all.
Oh, that's a good one.
Yes.
That's a great example of ways you can learn to flow in the art of your sex appeal.
Yeah. So it's they have many courses. And also we just recently watched and were changed by and altered by The Art of Sex Appeal with Shan Boudram. And it was amazing. And yes, it is about sex, but it's also about flirting and communicating. Foreplay.
How to be a great lover.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, we can like next level. So you can learn about how to flirt in general. And most of us are visual learners in some way, shape, or form. So you can watch this and learn. And then you can up it and learn how to be a great lover too.
This is also, I felt like it was effective in my relationship. Even though I'm in a long-term relationship, sometimes you forget how to flirt with your partner. Mm-hmm. So even if you are in some sort of dynamic with your partner, it's fun to flirt with them again.
Yeah.
And I've been practicing some of the tips and bits that Shan had recommended in the class and I learned and it's working. So there's also stuff though about like G-spots, A-spots, toys, squirting, and it's really cool. It's tastefully done. It's beautifully shot. And I love Masterclass because there's so many things that you can learn and become a master of.
This particular class, but also I think most of their classes have diagrams, examples, and imagery that we can really relate to, interviews with real people. And so it's very easy to take in, applicable to everyday real life. So for this human with this question and most humans that are listening, please go and check out the Art of Sex Appeal Masterclass. It is amazing.
I love that. Okay. And right now, guess what? Our listeners, that's you out there, you get an additional 15% off any annual membership at masterclass.com. Just go to masterclass.com/shameless. That's 15% off at masterclass.com/shameless. Again, just so you don't forget everyone, masterclass.com/shameless for that awesome, yummy discount. I love a good discount. Mm-hmm. All right. Are you ready to flirt on to Susan Bratton's bio?
Yes, please.
Ooh, yes. Tell me more. Oh. Susan Bratton, intimacy expert to millions, is a champion and advocate for all those who desire lifelong intimacy and passion. She's created hundreds of techniques that transform having sex into making love and is the world's most well-respected sexual biohacker with a focus on extending your sex span to lengthen your health span. To learn more, go to susanbratton.com. And to get any of the things that we talk about on this show and part 1, go to aprilamy.com.
Okay, number 6, y'all. I'm super excited about this one. April and I have talked about this on past podcast episodes, and I love taking some THC, meaning some weed, but I like smoking it. Sorry, eating it as gummies or vaping it. Also, I like smoking it actually.
Any form will do.
It's 2025, y'all. It's cool. We live in California.
Yeah.
And it not only helps me with sleep, but it enhances my sex and the sensations in my body. I get hyper focused on my clitoris, on my vulva, on my partner's body, and it is so yummy gummy sex. So is that what we're talking about?
It is. And what's interesting too is that cannabis or THC or HHC or Delta 9 or any of these kinds of things are very, very good for female orgasm disorder. I work with Suzanne Mulville, and she's working on getting cannabis as on the medical board for female orgasm disorder, because it really does help you tune into your body and come. So yummy gummy sex is essentially I went to a party on New Year's Eve and they were like, we really frown upon anybody drinking, if you're going to have a glass of wine, it's okay.
California sober. That's what California sober. No alcohol. Yes to cannabis.
Yes to candy flips, hippie flips, shroom sex, MDMA, ecstasy, etc.
No
same
alcohol.
thing.
Ketamine therapy, Janssen.
I'm not sure I would do ketamines and have sex, but do ketamine and have sex.
Pretty fun.
That sounds like a lot for me. But everybody likes different things.
Yeah.
And everybody responds to different things. And dosage is important. But what I have now is the Lusty bundle that I have developed with a company that makes fantastic things. And so it's basically a his and hers vaporodisiac. You can open that and you can take a puff.
Is there THC? Because then I'm going to stop talking.
There is. So don't. If
don't
if it's going to render.
That will not be fun.
We
for
have a dinner
else.
with your friends, Susan. So.
My friends, they're going to come high.
Oh, perfect. Well, I'll wait till that moment.
Yes. Honestly, we could do a reels with before the vape and after the vape for April.
I'm even more excited about your friends.
Maybe we should do that. I think we will.
You can imagine my friends.
Perfect. All right.
So what I like about the vaporodisiacs is that it's libido botanicals and a little bit of HHC or Delta 9. And so that's really nice. And what it does is you can titrate. And titrate means take one little puff. See how you do.
Do you hold it in?
Need to. You can decide what's right for you. Okay. And then what comes in the Lusty bundle are sex bites. And the sex bites, there's one for men and there's one for women. And these are gummies, and they do have THC in them.
Wait, there's mushrooms? Oh no, there's cordyceps.
Yeah, there's mushrooms.
I thought there was psilocybin.
Not psychoactive
Okay.
mushrooms in these ones.
Okay.
And then the third thing that comes in it is a little gummy that does not have any cannabis ingredient in it. It doesn't have any psychoactive ingredient. It just has libido botanicals. And these gummies, this one's female enhancement and male enhancement. And so the notion with the Lusty bundle is experimentation, exploration, conversation,
activation.
Sorry, Korean ginseng. You can remember a lot with some ginseng.
Well, I was thinking with these, it's you're experimenting and you're trying things out, but also you get the bonus of things are a little more tingly and alive and alert and warm.
But you can also try your mixture
exactly
and
so
see what works for you.
The first time you might want to try the vaporodisiac. The next time you might want to try the sex bites. The third time you might just want to try the gummies without any.
So April and I aren't not coming to dinner. We're going to be in your guest room tonight with all of
I'll try all of them and then I'll be crawling out to be like, bro, feed me. I'm so hungry. And I'm horny.
I love to feed you. I love to feed
April
you.
and I finally have sex.
That's my fault.
Sorry. Yeah.
So this is the Lusty bundle, and really what I wanted to do with this was I really wanted to make it something where you were trying different things and different, a little bit something different every time, so that you could say, "Oh, I like the gummy." And by the way, on the gummies, cut them in half or even quarters to start. Be very careful when you take these things, titrate up, start small and work your way up. Don't just go crazy and don't take them all like these.
No take back.
No. And believe me, sometimes it can last like a long time if you take too many.
Yeah. You can add, you can't take away.
Yes, remember that. You can always add more and wait like an hour before you add more.
That's right.
I've made that mistake. I'm like 20 minutes goes by and I'm like, and then I'm like,
exactly.
I can't talk and not sexy. Okay, that was not sexy for me.
That's what I also like about the Vaprodisiacs. They're instantaneous. Within 5 minutes, you can feel the feels. But the gummies, you're going to wait 45 minutes to 2 hours.
Because it goes through your digestive tract, right?
So you've got a transit time. And so it's important to know how much time and when to plan ahead for which things you want to try. And the capsules can literally last for a couple of days. The effects of them, like the turn on or the stamina, the boners, those kinds of things. And there's no Viagra in them. They're very pure. This company is really doing quality stuff. Cool. So that's Yummy Gummy Sex. People are trying new things, and this is the new thing I have for you to try.
Wait, what's number 7, Chip?
So we've got number 7, y'all. And my dog always thinks these are toys, but I love them so much. These are STI, it's STI Home Testing Kit, which I love that this is trending because we talked about it a little bit earlier and making it convenient, shame-free to be able to test at home. My dog always thinks these are blown up stuffed animal toys for him, but they're actually STIs. Do they say what they are on them?
Yeah, this one's herpes.
Oh,
yeah. This is crap.
Oh, what's this one? Is this?
Chlamydia.
Chlamydia.
This is herpes. Herpes looks like a Friday.
Oh,
yeah.
Whoa, this one. Yeah. Oh,
this is gonorrhea. The clap.
This is
so cute.
He's
so cute.
This is tricho.
Yeah, he's kissing you.
This is trick.
Trichomoniasis.
Yes,
I've never been kissed by gonorrhea, but I've been kissed by chlamydia twice.
Here's who kissed you. This is chlamydia.
Oh, I know you.
Oh, this is HIV.
What's nice with chlamydia is you only take one pill, it's gone in like a week. But I don't recommend getting it.
This one and what's this one?
Oh, I have you. Just kidding. That's not true.
Oh, did you already do the clap?
Yeah.
Oh, HPV. I got that one.
Yeah.
Well,
it's hepatitis.
Mine's dormant now.
Hepatitis.
Where's our herpes friend? Oh, I had you on my lips. You're dormant now too.
What's this one over here? These are so cute. You got little one. Oh, this is hepatitis. You already did. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. So there you go. And what I like about the at-home testing kits are you can keep them at home. And then you just, when you have a partner that you want to have tested in and screened in, you can take the test. And here's what I recommend. Don't have sex with anybody. And what I mean by sex is intercourse or oral without an STI test. That's what is more dangerous. You can use your hands on them and you can kiss them, and that's less dangerous. So there's like 2 levels of danger. And tell me what this is hanging down from this one. What did I get?
Is your lucky day is the trick.
That's the trick.
Trichomoniasis.
Trichomoniasis.
Yeah, trichomoniasis.
Trichomoniasis.
It has a very long hair. But what's nice is you get the kit results back in 24 to 48 hours, and then you can do mouth to genital, genital to genital contact because you know that you're safe and everything's good.
You don't have to wait a week.
No.
Oh, thank God.
You keep them at home, then the test is already at your house. You just throw it in the mail and you can do expedited delivery for $20 and get the test even faster, get the results back even faster.
Awesome.
And so this is one of the benefits that we got from the pandemic was that now we have at-home STI testing. You don't have to go out anymore and get it done. And they are the testing company for the adult industry. And so they have the highest level of the latest quality machines and testing. I'll tell you, these testing companies out here, their machines and their equipment are shit.
Yeah, really?
Totally.
And they are just taking advantage. Their reports come back, 37 different reports. You can't even fucking read them. You don't even wait. Like Basis DX, their tests look like you can read them. You get them on your phone. They're like the next generation. So I love this because I like safe, hot sex.
I'm all about that. And
I didn't know
going in.
chlamydia had 2 heads.
I think this is just a DNA spot.
Oh, okay.
I was like, DNA. This is just DNA.
That makes sense. I was like,
cute.
that one looks like.
It's totally
that's
cute.
crazy.
Oh, thank you.
And going into the clinic, it really depends on your access too.
Right.
But like I've had experiences where like going into the clinics where you just do the blood testing or the blood work, and it's fine. And there's lines or it just makes it so much easier. And then I don't care about the person knowing that I'm doing a full STI panel, but so many people do. So that makes it so much easier.
That's right. It's not, you can buy it off your record too.
Yeah.
Hey, podcast fam. So I've been dying to check out Masterclass, and I finally dove into the class on the art of sex appeal by the fabulous Shan Boudram. And let me tell you, it was a total game changer.
Shan is an incredible instructor, y'all. And listen, even if you think you're already a bedroom expert, there's always something new to learn. Just take her class and you'll snag some fresh tools to enhance your sex life ASAP.
Oh yeah, her class is packed with practical techniques, think positions for all body types, some seriously eye-opening foreplay tips, and even insights on those sneaky erogenous zones. Who knew that a lower back massage could lead to so much stimulation and fireworks?
You're right. This class covers everything from becoming multi-orgasmic to exploring G-spots and A-spots. And it's super visual with diagrams, live demos, and interviews with real couples. It's like having your dream pleasure mentor in your pocket.
And with Masterclass, you can learn from over 200 of the world's best instructors. For just $10 a month, billed annually, you get unlimited access to every class. And you can watch on your phone, your computer, or even your smart TV.
Shan's class meets you where you are, whether you're single and searching or in a long-term relationship. It'll help you own your confidence and redefine your desires.
Plus, the stats are impressive. 88% of members report a positive impact from their classes. Plus, there's a 30-day money-back guarantee, so why not?
And right now, our listeners get an extra 15% off any annual membership at masterclass.com/shameless. That's 15% off at masterclass.com/shameless. Again, masterclass.com/shameless. Hey, listeners, have you ever wished you could level up your bedroom game?
Oh, you mean like a sexy superhero, Amy? You know it. Well, Joy Mode is here to save the day. Say goodbye to weak erections, everyone, and hello to firm, reliable power-ups.
Joy Mode's sexual performance booster is like a secret weapon for your, secret weapon. It's all natural and boosts your blood flow, making sure the only thing that falls flat is your pillow after a night of sexy fun.
Fist bumps to happy homes.
Hey.
But wait, there's more. Joy Mode isn't just for the bedroom. Daily use supports healthier blood vessels, boosts heart health, and even makes you an athlete outside of the bedroom.
Exactly, Chip. All you have to do is mix a pack of Joy Mode with water, and in 45 minutes, you're ready to rock like the superhero you are, but cape not included.
Oh, well, I love Joy Mode because it's hassle-free. That means no doctor visits, no awkward refills. Just 4 simple, proven ingredients that over 200,000 men trust to keep their performance at its peak.
If you're ready to power up and take your bedroom game to the next level, just visit tryjoymode.com and use code SHAMELESS for 20% off single purchases and 30% off subscriptions.
That's tryjoymode.com. Code SHAMELESS for 20% off single orders and 30% off subscriptions. Time to power up, you sexy superhero.
Okay, so next one.
We're doing the clean sex oil movement?
Yes.
Question mark?
Yes.
Is this like slip and slides?
It's
Yes.
like beauty counter for your vajayjay.
Ooh, like the spa
Like the
again?
spa.
Yeah.
All of it's so nice.
And so
healing.
here's what I have for you. And these are 3 intimacy oils. See which one you like the best. And what I love about these intimacy oils is that they are 3 different flavors. There's a rose, there's a
Ooh.
vanilla lavender, and
This
there's
is
like
the
a
rose for sure.
and there's a lime kind of citrus one if you're more of a
Tastes like
margarita
that.
margarita person.
Oh, this is put the
Good.
lime in the coconut.
Oh, there's
Yes.
CBD in
Yeah,
here.
so it's
Ooh,
CBD, which triggers your, it's non-psychoactive, but it triggers your endocannabinoid system. And that's your pleasure healing pathway. And you have a ton of them in your genital structures. And what I like about this is it's fully edible. We could drink it. And it has
tastes pretty good.
terpenes. It has essential oils. It has jojoba. One of them has a little safflower oil in it, but it's all clean ingredients. There's no preservatives because these are not lubes. These are called intimacy oils.
I don't get high from the CBD.
Yeah.
No, you do not get high from the CBD.
Sometimes I get high from CBD.
It's literally not psychoactive.
All right.
You made that shit up in your brain,
That's
little
called
girl.
placebo effect.
That's right.
I'm already high.
So what I love about this particular product, and this is the pleasure protocol, is that it's terpenes, essential oils, clean oils, CBD. You're not going to put, it's like, if you wouldn't put it in your mouth, would you put it in your pussy?
No, I know that is a good problem because a lot of people don't think about that. They think that they're like very different things. But when I have some, I won't name the gels and the creams.
They're gross.
They're disgusting.
They have hypometrocellulose polysorbate glycine, plopolo, blah, blah, all this. I don't want that shit in my
yellow number 5.
I don't want that shit in me.
No.
And the thing is that lubes, sexual lubricants like KY Jelly and 30 other brands, they are mandated by the FDA in a class 2 situation where they must have preservatives in them.
Mm-hmm.
And so I prefer to use CBD-based intimacy oils for my slide and glide. And so you get this. Yeah. So we're going to have the Lusty Bundle, which is the first one we talked about. We're going to have a Love Bundle.
I can taste April CBD.
You can taste
That's so funny.
It tastes pretty good.
Oh, yeah?
But the Love Bundle's in there. It's in. So does it come in this box?
Yeah, it does come in this box. And then you're also going to get these capsules, which are, there's a male stamina capsule and there's a female libido enhancer capsule. So you'll get the intimacy oil flavor of your choice plus one each of those capsules. And that's what's in the Love Bundle. And try those, but give yourself a little time because the way they produce the ingredients, they are extra powerful. So, but they're totally safe, totally clean, very, very carefully made. Okay. And everything that this company does, they do because what they're trying to do is heighten pleasure and communication. They're trying to give couples things that are more like the exploration, the communication. So I think that's really, really fun.
I love the smell of whatever.
I'm glad.
This is a massage oil and I did taste it. So obviously I don't know how much tasting of massage oils I've ever done before, but that tastes, it doesn't taste bad at all. I mean, it tastes like the essential oils I can taste, but
it's a nice light flavor.
But for a massage oil, like I would love the smell of this.
And it also doesn't feel greasy.
No, it doesn't feel greasy. I put it on both hands.
Despise greasy.
Okay.
Fact. Most pussy owners need some sort of clitoral stimulation to orgasm, and many are not having orgasms from penetrative sex.
Say what?
I know, right? This is one of the many reasons why we are obsessed with OMG Yes. Not only has it changed our lives in the orgasm department, but I've been recommending OMG Yes to my clients for years, and it's completely changed their sex lives as well. OMG Yes features scientific research of real vulva owners, aka women, showing techniques to pleasure the pussy. They turn the research into tasteful, educational short videos, animated modules, and infographics for easy visual learning.
They call it OMG Yes for a reason, because OMG Yes is for anyone who wants to learn about pussy pleasure or take it to the next level. Whether you're a beginner or someone who wants to take your orgasms from good to mind-blowing, then you need to check out OMG Yes. They have 3 seasons: external pleasure, internal pleasure, and sex toys. It's not a subscription service, y'all, so you don't need to download a single thing. And it's great for partners who want to pleasure that pussy too. And for listeners of our show, OMG Yes is offering 10% off when you go to omgyes.com/shameless. Again, that's omgyes.com/shameless to receive 10% off unlimited access towards enhancing your pleasure power forever. Newsflash, everybody. We are picky about our lubes.
Can we say uber picky?
Yes, we can. And let me tell you all why Uber Lube is our absolute favorite lube ever. Uber Lube is a luxurious silicone lubricant that I want all over my body. Yes, it's designed for sex because it enhances intimacy while allowing you to still feel the skin-on-skin contact, but it feels so good that I want it everywhere. Uber Lube is long-lasting, leaves your skin feeling velvety smooth, and it's there when you want it, but then it dissipates when you're done.
Yes. Aside from using Uber Lube for all of my sexy sessions, and I use it all the time, I also use it for massages, for my hair frizzies, to prevent chafing, and it brings out the color of your beautiful tattoos. Thousands of doctors and therapists in the US alone are recommending Uber Lube to their patients because it's body-friendly, less likely to change the pH, and has vitamin E so it feels moisturizing on the skin.
Uberlube has no flavor or scent, which means it's also great for oral sex. And it comes in a beautiful glass bottle with a pump top, which means easy access to Pleasure Town.
Want to see why we think Uberlube is the best lube in the world? Then go to uberlube.com and use discount code SHAMELESS to get 10% off and free shipping. Again, that's uberlube.com right now with code SHAMELESS for 10% off and free shipping.
So we're at number 9, which I love this one because we're talking about something that I think we've talked a lot about, vaginas and vulvas. Yeah. We've talked about the switch thing, but now we're talking about penis empowerment and P-spot activation. And I think that P-spot is kind of an underrated erogenous zone. Also. And we've had shows before on super orgasms, but let's talk about penis empowerment and P-spot activation.
Okay. Do you remember the last time I came on your show and we did a big show about penis enlargement?
Yeah,
yes,
we
and
can't forget
big
that.
clits, big dicks,
Big clits and big dicks. That's right. That's what I called it. I love that. And it's really interesting because at that time I showcased the only pump I recommend, and I've been working with this company for years now. And essentially what we used to give you was, now there's a lot of different sizes of penis pumps. Penis pumps work for reversing atrophy, and they work for actually enlarging the overall dimensions of the penis. So they make your dick bigger. That's called male enhancement. You have to pump every other day or so for 10 to 12 months. It takes consistent effort, but it feels good and it's really healthy for you. You won't hurt yourself if you follow the protocol. And the most important thing about it is that you get about 20 to 25% growth. Overall size of your dick gets 20 to 25% bigger when you do that. And when I was with you the last time, the kit that I was telling you about was called the Whopper. And you would get one big cylinder of the right size for you. You'd get one big cylinder, and then you'd get one small cylinder. The big cylinder is for your length, and the small cylinder is for your girth. So you get length and girth. But what was happening was, because I've been with them for about 5 years now, and what was happening was that guys were growing out of the cylinders too fast, especially
that's a
the
good
girthy
problem
one.
to have.
You get girthier before you get lengthier, but you overall get girthier and lengthier. And they were growing out of it so fast that we've recreated a new package. It's called the Grow and Show. Like, I'm going to grow my dick and I want to show it to you. And it has 4 cylinders in it now. So what you do is you end up getting here. The big one is, there's the big one.
I'm going to hold something?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. And so you get 4 cylinders. So you don't have to, like, within a month or two, guys were like, I need a bigger cylinder. I need a bigger cylinder. And so we were like, we just need to put all of these cylinders in the box.
So you don't have
are there 2 different kinds then?
No, there's just this is the length cylinder, and then you get 3 graduated cylinders, so you can grow your dick even bigger, faster, more easily. You don't have to call the company and be like, I need a new cylinder. You've already got it in the box.
Although that's a fun phone call. I need a bigger size.
It's even more fun when it's already in the box and you don't have to make the phone call.
Yeah,
nobody likes to make the phone call.
But no one heard that you need a bigger size.
And these are nice because they're very durable.
These you can put in the dishwasher.
Yeah.
They're polyacrylic. If you drop them, they don't break. They're really nice. Yeah.
So your dick won't get so big that it won't break it.
I have had my partner use this before and it does work. And it's like, it's pretty awesome to watch. It's almost like cupping, right?
Yeah.
But like a giant suction. Yes.
Vacuum pressure. So, and they have a new, I don't have it here because my husband stole it from me.
I love your husband.
And now it's got like lube all over it. So, but this is the original hand pump, but now they have a new electric pump coming out, and it's just a little top that goes right on top like this, and it automatically keeps the vacuum pressure. You don't have to keep topping it up. It automatically keeps the vacuum pressure.
Oh, awesome.
And very soon it's Bluetooth enabled, and it's going to talk to your app, and it's going to track all your pumps and your dimensions and your pressures for you. So this stuff is happening now. So that I've helped now, last count a couple months ago, 174,595 men are pumping their penises very happily because of me. And I am being proud of that number.
And April and I personally know a number of them.
Yeah,
they sure do. We
love that.
We get the reviews from people, so we get to hear about that. So it's nice to hear that you have we get to hear real world testimonials about it. So we
don't talk about things that we don't really believe in.
Right,
and Susan as well. You're not like, hey, try this, it might work. It's like, try this. I have 174,595.
And growing.
95.
In so many
Probably 99 at this point.
Yeah.
By the time this video is done being filmed. Okay. So wait, we have more in this segment, right?
So
This
P-spot activation is the other thing I want to talk about with men. And men are finally getting less afraid of their buttholes, which is great. I think pegging really helped. The trend of pegging really, really helped that men started to have activation there. But your P-spot is your prostate. And your prostate is about like a half an inch up inside your rectum toward the front of your body. And it's a little walnut shaped gland and muscle. And it's what makes the semen. Your testicles make the sperm goes through the vas deferens, it mixes in there, and then the muscle squeezes and gives you an ejaculation. And the more volume you have and the better squeeze you have, the better orgasm you can feel when you're having an ejaculatory orgasm. And that's great for pleasuring the P-spot, pleasuring the prostate. And what I also like about it is that as men age, they start to get prostate cancer, prostatitis, enlarged prostate, benign prostatic hyperplasia. And
Nailed it.
BPH, it takes me a minute with that. It's a long, nerdy phrase. And that's where your prostate's enlarged and it chokes off the urethral canal that goes down through it.
Right.
It's kind of a shitty design, honestly.
Yeah.
And then either you're pissing all night or you're pissing your pants.
And then you go
or
short
you
and
can't,
frequent.
you
short and very
can't get
frequently.
all the piss out.
Right.
And you can't go on a car
It
trip.
affects your erections.
Oh, yeah.
It does. Yeah.
When you have prostate issues, erections too.
So the more that you're massaging that gland, the more that you're bringing in blood flow. When you bring in blood flow, you bring in healing factors. And when you're healing that prostate, that's very important. The second thing is that the prostate microbiome is also very important to manage. If you have a high fungal count, like a yeast overgrowth, that can create prostate issues. If you have a bacterial infection in your prostate, that can create prostate issues. So the more that you both play with your P-spot and you begin to feel pleasure up inside you rather than, again, right at the tip of your dick where your glands are, where that's your most sensitive spot, only because that's what you've been playing with the whole time. You can start playing with your prostate and that will start bringing you pleasure. And then that's going to help you kind of bring sensation up into your body. And that's the beginning of your male, multiple, full body orgasmic pleasure. You can also stroke your penis and play with your prostate. And what I love are prostate tools. And I brought you 3 prostate tools because why do it with your finger when you can do it with a tool?
All right. Well,
number 1 is the one on the far left. This is Amy's number 1. This is Molto. These will be at aprilamy.com. This is the smallest one. It's almost about the size of a finger.
And you can move it around, which I think that's super
you can
cool.
get it just right. It's not going to go up your butt because it's got a big flared base and it's app controlled, which I also love. So you can have lots of patterns. You do a lot of fun things with that. So that's number 1. Number 2 is...
Number 2. This is the Plex, everybody. This is flexible too. It has a nice rotating shaft because the neck is flexible. And same, these are all anal safe. Clearly, we're not going to have you put anything in your butt that isn't safe. Yep. But this is long enough to give you that stimulation of the prostate that you need. And it has 2 motors. So a treble and a bass. So you get this you can create your own symphony in your bum.
Right. I really like the treble and bass because it's kind of like rumbly and buzzy. And so you get a little dual stimulation on that prostate tissue. It feels really, really good.
You can use this as a vaginal dilator too if you want.
Oh, you can put that up your own butt.
Yes.
Yeah.
Or in your vagina. I've used it in my vagina before.
Oh, I never have.
Yes. And it actually works well because...
like a G-spotter.
Yeah.
You must have been desperate because I use things much bigger things than that.
Desperate times. April has a tiny vagina. Okay.
I have a giant vagina.
Yeah, there you see.
Yeah,
and so it's the
right.
size of vaginas matters.
Well, speaking of, let's get to the last one because this was a good point.
Where's the remote control? You got it? Okay.
So we have the Aneros. So this
we love
Aneros
those guys.
We love everything that Aneros is. The device too, and it vibrates. Aneros, they're the originators of prostate toys.
Yes.
It was originally for health, and now they're like pleasure.
We have the product developer on our show.
Oh, yes.
Forrest
Awesome.
Andrews has been on our
Forrest
show.
is amazing.
Yeah, he's
so
incredible.
So, but if I was, and I don't have a prostate, but if I was looking at these 3, with when you have 2, and I was trying to figure out which one I would want. So this one, what was the name of this one again? Molto. Okay. So this one
is a medical device given out by urologists.
So it seems it's more narrow. It seems like if I'm brand new. Starter. Yeah. Starter right here. Mm-hmm. This one seems more middle. Yeah. Middle, which is the plex.
Yep.
Right. And so then, and the narrow device seems more like I'm a little more advanced, intermediate. Yeah.
And this is really great for perineal stimulation. But my favorite thing is I have Tim put this in while he's giving me the yoni massage. Ooh. And I take this remote control. And while he's giving me a yoni massage, there's 18 patterns on this Vice 2 remote control. I give him a different pattern when he's doing a really good job on my pussy massage.
Oh, that's how you let him know.
I let him know. So
that's a great idea.
I don't have to talk.
I'm doing this too.
Yeah. And at the tip of the Vice remote, there's this little button, and I call it the zhuzher. It's like the turbocharger. So if he gives me a really good orgasm or two, like if he gives me so many orgasms from my yoni massages, he gives me so many. But if he gives me like a really good one, I know he knows.
You reward him.
But I zhuzh him. And he's like, really? Like that?
And if you think it's too big, this is what Susan said, and I love this.
You have to watch us on camera.
You have poop that's much larger than these.
It's not any thicker than your poop.
This is smaller than the poop you took this morning. So you can get this up your butt.
Yeah.
And I have the poop emoji stress reliever in my hand right now. Somehow I have this. I don't know.
I love that poop emoji.
Yes.
I got it at a medical conference and I was so excited. I came home and I got, poop emoji.
So that's very cute. A sex nerd would be excited about a poop emoji.
Yes, exactly.
Or a 14-year-old.
Which is basically the same thing.
Yeah, me too. Yeah.
We'll throw this in with the STDs over here.
Yeah.
STIs. There we go.
Actually, that makes sense.
Right, because E. coli.
Exactly.
I don't have E. coli in there. Now I
have to find that.
All right, we're on the last one. Number 10. This is the sex trends for 2025. This is sex treat and retreats. I feel like we have a little something to do with this.
You do. Maybe. I did this one for you.
This was a sex trend. I've seen this on like Travel and Leisure. I've been talking about sex retreats and a bunch of other, because my partner always sends me the Apple News feeds. And he's like, couples retreats are on the rise. So this is great that it's a sex trend that you also have been noticing.
Yeah. Well, and we just did our retreat in Costa Rica. It was our first couples retreat. We've done all women's. We did that. And it was amazing.
Oh. We saved marriages.
We saved people were like,
at least one, probably two marriages.
And what was interesting there, that with like these, anyways, they were coming in like on the verge of divorce. But this other couple, they had never heard of Shameless Sex. They Googled sex retreats.
Oh.
We popped up. So like they were an example of people that are looking for sex retreats, that it's like a thing. And so there were a couple of them out there.
But not sex like gangbangs or anything.
No,
or orgies.
To learn about sex, to connect with your partner.
We're giving them a space to learn how to activate more passion, more pleasure, and how to do it in a way that's like engaging with their partners and engaging with themselves.
It's healing. It's healing.
It's whether you're doing it for yourself or with a partner, for a partnership. It's like after doing our retreat, I was like, I need to go on more retreats just for myself.
Right.
Exactly. It's in amazing places. We research and make sure that they're top notch. So, and you have other suggestions too.
Are you putting retreats on, Susan?
No, I'm not.
I want to go to Susan Bratton. That sounds great.
No, I don't do any retreats myself, but I put it on because I see it as a major trend. And I have noticed now people are asking me constantly, we want to go to a retreat. What do you recommend? We want to go to a retreat. What do you recommend? So I often just send them to you.
Oh, because, awesome. Thank you.
That's why I'm so glad you're doing couples retreats, because when 2 decades ago, when I got into the business of teaching passionate lovemaking techniques, it was literally because my husband and I went to sex workshops and learned how to have good sex and said to each other, let's start a company where we can basically bring workshops online so people can do videos and exercises and things like that from the privacy of their own home. Because not everyone's going to go to a retreat. But if you have the confidence and the curiosity to actually go to a retreat, it will literally be one of the top 5 life experiences that you have ever had. They are so touching. Yeah. They're so healing. They're so beautiful. They're so scary. They're so edgy. They really take you out of your ordinary life, and you look back on those moments as some of the most precious moments in your relationship. So I'm so pleased to see that people are now, after the pandemic is, calm down, people are starting to go out and they're starting to do these things, and great people like April and Amy are putting on sex retreats. So if you have an opportunity to go to their retreat, do it.
I think our next one, we're still in the planning process as we're recording this.
But it's going to be domestic. We're going to do a domestic one, meaning USA.
Yes. And I think we'll be we're thinking California, maybe Arizona, but it's probably California, likely late May or early June of 2025. Sex Trends 2025. We'll have another one in the fall. But you can go to our website, shamelesssex.com, to learn more, or sign up for a newsletter. That's the best way. And you get 60 free sex tips when you do.
And you can join the waiting list that way too, or just email us if it's sold out, because they do indeed sell out.
Yeah. How many people do you typically have?
It depends on the actual retreat space, but we like to keep it intimate. So we don't like to host 60 people. We like to keep it like below 20, because we want to be personally invested and involved with everyone that attends. So that means like we're not with you all the time. You get your own space. And a lot of people, like the first retreat we had, it was an all women's retreat, but they have had 2 different meetups. I think they're doing a second one.
Reunions.
They're doing reunion trips. They've made like lifelong friends, and they are awesome. And we have like our group chats with them, and we do reward people. They get really cool,
lots of
little VIP baskets when they arrive. So check it out, shamelesssex.com. And if it is sold out, get on the wait list for the next one, because we have a lot of fun and unexpected things that happen. So this was so just fun and unexpected. This is so fun being in person with Susan. It's way better than doing it online with you.
Well, normally also just selfishly, I'd have to Google the top 10 sex trends, but I actually just got to sit here and receive that.
Yes.
Great.
And
you all did too.
You all did too. It's 2025. This was a great way to kick off 2025. What do you have going on? Anything awesome that you want to share with folks out there?
One of the things that I wanted to ask is that if you're watching us on YouTube, take a minute to post a comment below the video about which of the trends you're going to take action on, because I really appreciate that feedback, and YouTube gives us the ability to get those comments really nicely from you. So, what was it that you liked? That's what's most interesting to me, is that I found something that would give you a new idea to do something fun for yourself or with your partner and expand your sexual potential, because that's what I'm all about.
I love that. How can people find more of Susan Bratton?
Well, you can go to betterlover.com. I have a newsletter there that I send out twice a week. That is my lovers newsletter.
I'm on it, and it's some good stuff that comes on. That comes
something recently about squirting.
Yes.
I talk about everything, and you can follow me on Instagram. I'm on all the socials as well at my name, which is Susan Bratton.
With 2 T's, everyone.
Yeah.
This was so great. Check us out on Instagram too, because we're going to have some fun reels that are going to be pretty unexpected and fun. They're not just us sitting here. It's going to be wild. And if you're not following Susan Bratton, check it out, because she has a lot of great information that she produces, and a lot of great, just like you're constantly doing new things.
I just have a million ideas.
Yeah. She's,
we call her, you call her a spirit animal.
Yeah.
She's like, Susan Bratton's my spirit animal.
That's so sweet.
Yeah. And again, AprilAmy.com for any of the products. If you have any questions, you can always email us. And if we don't have the answer, we'll ask Susan.
We'll be like, here she is. All right. Yeah. Thank you so much. We love you, Susan. And we love all of our listeners. If you aren't checking us out on YouTube, please do that. And if you if you don't know it yet, we have a premium subscription out now, and you can go to shamelesssex.com, and it's about $5 a month, $50 a year. And that is ad-free content for you. That also is bonus content and unfiltered, raw, unedited, and it's Amy and I just doing whatever the fuck we want. So there'll probably be some snippets for you coming soon, maybe with Susan as well, if she's willing. So thank you for tuning in to Shameless Sex, and we'll see you next Tuesday, y'all. Ciao for now.
Bye.
To learn more, go to shamelesssex.com.
And for 15% off some of our favorite sex toys, use code SHAMELESSSEX at purepleasureshop.com.